All right, question 5. Perform a t-test to see if the means are different. So we're doing this to see if there's really random assignment between the different classes. All right, so we want to be able to do this. So we're going to come back here to original data. All right, so we want to do a t-test between the different classes. So I'm going to go to data, solver. No, sorry, bring back fun memories. Data, come down here to t-test, to sample unequal variance. Click OK. And now I need to choose the range. Well, the range of, if I want to test the female composition, will be from AE2 all the way down to AE2232. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for the regular plus A, but we just want to do regular. So it's going to go from AE2233 all the way to AE4426. Now the variable, the second range, is going to go from AE4427 all the way to AE6326. Click OK. And now we have this. So what you'll notice is these means are the same as what we did before. That's the variance. You take the square root of that, we get what we had before. And now it's this t-stat that's going to tell us the difference. Okay? So I'm going to come here to question 4. I'm actually going to copy this table, just like that. Open up a new thing, call this question 5. Paste the table, and I'm going to add a t-test of means. So I'm just going to put the t-stat here between these means. Okay, so this is equal to, come to sheet 4, is this t-stat right there. Boom. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to do that for white. Now if I do it for white, if I come back to sheet 1, all right, and I go back to data analysis here, is I don't need to change the whole thing. I just need to go, I'm going from AE to white, which is AL, and just make that the case. So I don't have to re-highlight and reinsert all the things. Just like that, I click OK. And now here we have that. So there's our t-stat there. So I can even copy that, come over to question 5, paste that right there. I can do the same thing for black. So data analysis. Now real quick, we're going to get a lot of sheets here. So I may not want to keep those sheets. So one thing I can do is come back to question 5. All right, and see how this is saying from sheet 4, which is this sheet, look at cell B9. So I actually don't want to do that. So I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to click on here. I'm going to come to home, paste. Oops, not that. Paste. Okay, so that might not work. So let's do this. So I'm going to delete that and delete that. So come to sheet 4. So this is what I want. So I'm going to copy this, come to question 5, and I want to paste it here, but I want to paste it as a value. Okay? So I can do this. If I paste it as a value, now it's by itself. And so I can then delete sheet 4, and it doesn't delete that value. If I link it to sheet 4, it will do that value. So I copy this, I come to question 5. All right, I paste value. Now it's there. I can delete sheet 6. And that's just a way to try to keep my worksheets down a little more manageable. Okay, so I won't necessarily delete them, but I just keep that in mind that you can do that. So now I need to come back to the black variable, which is AM, so data, analysis, same thing. Switch that AL to an AM. So going from like Alabama to America. I don't know if that's the right conversion. What's the code for America? Like organs OR. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Crazy stuff's happening right there. So let's try this again. Okay, we want to go from, you make fun of Alabama and bad things happen. That's what I found. All right, so don't ever make fun of Alabama. They got a lot of folk down there. Okay, we do that. We click OK. Oh, whoops, so I have AML. Click OK, there we go. So I copy this t-stat, I bring it over to question 5. Go home, paste it as a value. Okay, now we do free lunch. So free lunch is AS. So we go data, analysis, same thing, change M to S, change M to S, change M to S. This should be like some type of economic rap song. Click OK. Click copy, go to question 5 again. Free lunch, we're going to paste this, doing different ways to paste. Right click, paste value, boom. Let's go back to sheet 1. Now we're doing AT. Again, this is our Star Wars reference. There we go, AT. Going AT again. I mean, if it was ET, it would not be a Star Wars reference. It'd be a Steven Spielberg. But I'm sure that's got to be Star Wars in there somewhere. Him and George Lucas do stuff together. We click OK. T-stat's there. Come over to question 5. Paste it. Oh, make sure we do it as value in case I want to start deleting stuff. Kind of get crazy. Now we just have to do the last one, special ed. Sheet 1. Data analysis. Okay. Now we don't want AT, we want AU, American University, located in Singapore. True story, you can Google it. Enter, here we go. Copy, question 5, boom, home, paste, bada bing, bada boom. Now here's our table, here's our t-test. So what do we conclude though? Well, this t-test is not greater than 1.96, so we failed to reject. And we say that the gender composition between a regular class and a small class is the same. All right, let's make these numbers just a little bigger here. All right, when we look at this, we say that white composition between the classes is 0.67 in one, 0.68 in the other, and that number's no different than each other. Same thing for black, same thing for free lunch, special ed, same thing. But now here in the small classes, we actually have more students than in special ed, and that number is statistically significant. So is this a happen chance? Could this happen by random? Yes, because if we have a 5% level, 1 in 20 observations are going to show up significant just by having that alpha of 5%. All right, so we shouldn't be concerned. These numbers are still fairly close, but we do conclude that students in a small class, there's 6% of them are special ed. In a regular class, 4% of them are special instruction, and those two numbers are different from each other. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy this, come back to my Word document, type here, I'm going to paste, there we go, and conclude, conclude that, oh, I guess it automatically clicks, okay, conclude that gender composition and race composition, excuse me, free lunch and special education is not statistically different between the two class types, but special instruction has a higher, or rather, but small classes will have had, okay, we'll just say have, a larger fraction of special instruction students than regular classes. Boom, and there we go. So now we've answered question 5.